We need all the buckets we can get. Sorry, just clearing my throat. G Money here, bringing you guys another pointless video, and I want to talk about my Charger B-ball experiences. Some good moments from a while ago. I'm a few months late, a few years late, but here are my top 5 biggest moments that will stick with me in here for a long, long time. 5! Speaking of the guy that said in here talking about heart is Davis. My boy Davis. One day after practice, I think it was during practice, he got a little carried away and said, I can't wait till after practice. I'm going to go buy some sausage pizza. I don't know what his obsession was with sausage pizza, but I hope he enjoyed it. I think it's his birthday, so happy birthday. You look pretty young. At number 4, after a game, during a game, there was this guy named Hurt. He liked to hurt people, and he had a friend named KP who liked to copy Hurt, and there used to always be one guy on the court, or 2 or 3, and they would always, I don't know, have drama with him and say, you know that number 15 guy? And then KP would be like, yeah. And the Hurt guy would be like, I just want to mess him up. And KP, ironically, would agree, even though he probably didn't even notice him. But they just always wanted to mess guys up, and it happened a lot. So, yeah, it was pretty interesting. At number 3, there's this interesting guy named Pat. I think he might work at McDonald's. He gets a good salary, so he's committed to McDonald's. But my boy Pat, there's a lot of good experiences with Pat, and one of them was during a practice, actually. Things got a little heated. You know, coach wanted us to go a little faster, so we were running pretty quick, and he was inbounding the ball because he was a power forward, so he was inbounding the ball, and nobody was open, and then he was just inbounding the ball. I'll try to do my best, and he was like looking for somebody, and then all of a sudden, we just saw him on the ground. It was like we turned him around, and he was on the ground, and he did a face plant while trying to inbound the ball. Me and my boy Marcus Bennett were laughing a little, or Marcus Lloyd, whatever his last name is, but we were laughing a little because he did a face plant while trying to inbound the ball. He was kind of a weirder guy, and there's another story with 3A, supplement 3A. One day in the weight room after practice, we're going to have a big game the next day with a rival school. I don't want to mention any names, but it was an awkward silence where at the end of practice, coach is like, are you guys ready? And we're like, yeah. And then all of a sudden we hear someone in the back go, let's kick some butt! And then we turn around and it's Pat. You got to love that guy. I hope he's enjoying McDonald's. At number 2, my senior year, I got a little tight with a guy named JR. I don't think that's his real name, but I call him JR. He was number 32 and 33. Don't ask why we had 2 numbers, but we did. And I was 30-31, so we would always have a little drama on the court. During practices, we would have little wrestling matches. We were both big WWE fans at the time. We still are, but he was 32-33, so we'd be doing drills and stuff. I don't know why the coach didn't care, but I would try to box him out. I didn't succeed at whatsoever, so then I would trip him, and I don't understand how nobody saw that. He would just be on the ground, and he'd come and shove me into the wall, and we'd be doing something called the wooden drill, and I would run around all the players to get away from them, which is pretty weird because the coaches should realize and say, Gosh, what are you doing? Get your thumb out of your butt! But luckily they never noticed me. So, number 32-33 with JR, the drama we had during our drills, I don't know how we got away with it, but it was a great bonding experience. At number 1, what you were all waiting for. KP socks. That's all I gotta say. What was a guy's name who wore KP socks? Is he here today? If you're here today, come out of the crowd. Are you here today? the guy that wore KP socks, you could take a knee right next to me. You could take a knee. Take a knee. Thank you. So what? It was you, right, that wore KP socks?
Yes, I had the privilege to do that.
Yeah. So this was my favorite moment. When I remember this the other day, I was laughing for 48 hours straight. It was really great.
It was not funny.
Well, it was for a lot of us. Let's just say Coach had a strict policy that day to wear black socks, but this guy decided to wear white socks and tried to be a hood rat and get away with it, but Coach didn't want any of it. So what happened next?
Well, Coach Lura was very explicit and wanted us to wear black socks. So I had my white socks on, and I thought I was cool with them, as you said. And then Coach Lura's like, Navdeep, why are you wearing white socks? And I'm like, sorry, Coach. He's like, you have to wear black socks. KP?
No. He was like, you have to wear black socks. I don't care. And you're like, I don't have any socks. He's like, you have to wear black socks. Or I don't know if he said you can't play or everyone can't play. I think he probably said you can't play, but it was still something big. So then you're like, I don't have black socks.
Yeah.
And then our good friend KP, what did KP say?
KP's like, I got black socks, Coach. Where are they, KP? Oh, in my locker. And as,
Bobby! Get the phone! Bobby! Sorry.
hold up.
Bobby!
Bobby's got to get the phone.
No, Bobby needs to get it. Bobby!
Bobby, where are you at?
He's probably at the... Just ignore it. Where were we? We were talking... Okay, let's continue. Where were we? And then KP said the socks were in his locker. And they were in great condition, right? I believe, the socks?
They were not in great condition. I just pulled the sock. He pulls the socks out of the locker. He gives them to me. I'm like, okay, well, they look all right.
Like,
no, I think they're all right.
Unwrinkled them a
They're
little.
unwrinkled, and there was like there was mold on the socks. Okay, that wasn't the worst part. There was mold on the socks. There's even a worse part than that. They were sweaty. They were all wet. And I'm just like, I have to put these on my feet. And KP has a little smile on his face. Coach
I was dying, bro. I was dying. We were laughing so hard, and he's like...
I wasn't laughing hard.
He's like putting on the socks. They're all sweaty and crinkly, moldy, like they're black socks.
And I was putting them on. Mold was actually falling off the socks. Like, it was just like I was pulling it apart, sort of stretching it apart. You could see mold in between.
I don't know how many weeks or years those socks were in his locker, but at least he got to play that game. He was putting them on like...
I could smell it. I'm pretty sure the whole locker room could smell it.
I don't know why, but this guy was barely even touching them. He was like holding them like this. I'm like, dude, they're going to go on your feet. Doesn't matter how much you touch
still
them.
felt them through my socks. I had socks on underneath, and I could still feel the sweat through them.
Yeah, he had socks on underneath, and those KP socks, we were laughing so hard, everyone on the team, and then that story, I told my boy JR, he was laughing too. So KP socks and number one. I had one honorary mention. It was Double A's glasses strap. I'll just leave it at that. So I hope you guys have a nice day and enjoyed my new pointless video.